But I got something in my DMs last minute. I had to redact it. Hi. Hi. Puppy says hi. Oh, I know. I know how you doing, huh? How you doing, pupper? Oh, my pupper. Hi. Okay. Say hi. All right. Ready? Wanna go down? Okay, come on. Oh, boy. She had a vet appointment today. She gained like another 6 pounds. She's getting big. 5? Okay, whatever. I thought it was 6. Apparently I can't do math. All right, hi. Let me head on over here. And that's me. All right, so let me just make sure this is on. I'm live and all the happy shit. Because I have quite a few things I want to talk about tonight and show and whatever. Remember, I guess, would be the correct terminology, maybe? I don't know. Sorry, I have a lot of tabs open on my Chrome because they're all on here that I want to cover. I have everything actually ready and prepared, so starting slow. There we go. Okay. All right. So yay! I can hear me.
Sure this is on. I'm live and all the
Mute.
I have.
All right. There we go. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Hi, Reagan. Hey, Autistic Shell. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Dirty Uncle Sal. Hey, Kara. Hey, Rarely Care, the crazy lady. Hey, Al Capone. I was talking with a customer today about Al Capone. It was an interesting conversation. Hey, DC. Hey, Indigo Halo. Chronically B Queen B. What's up, everyone?
And she pissed.
All right. Well,
I'll take her out now.
thank you. Okay. All right. I'll do it. I'll take her out as soon as I'm done streaming.
I'll do the handles.
Okay. Yep, gotcha. Oh, yeah, because he moved his car in, so, yeah, go ahead. Okay. Let's see here what's going on in the chat. I don't want to look at facts. I want to look at Al Capone. Why is it cold?
What you do?
So I went to the customer saying, "Oh no, we're talking about how we're talking about taxes. That's how it started, and the tax conversation moved to just how the IRS. It's boring as hell what they have to learn, but it's so important. Like you don't really want to fuck with them. I'm like, well, yeah, I know. Like, they're the agency that took down Al Capone. You know, it's bullshit. Out of all the agencies it was the fucking IRS, right? I mean, it's fuck that. So, and that's how we got on the subject of Al Capone. So, he was like fascinated with the whole. He was talking about how he had an idea for a store. Anyways, it had to do with Al Capone shoes. Anyways. Okay, can you get it from Aaron? Who are you talking to, Kara? Who can get what from Aaron? Whoever needs it, whatever it is they need, sure. I mean, if I have it, I will happily give it to them. Who rarely care? Is that who's asking? What are they asking for? I don't know. Well, rarely care. If you want to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, at Slayer Utica, Slayer UTICA, is that's both of that's my handle for both of those, or my email ekcpeoplesuck@gmail. So, whatever you need, I will help. Okay, so I'm gonna wait and cover that though in a moment with the whole Katie thing, because we're gonna cover a different Katie thing real quick here. Actually, no, maybe I should do the other. No, yeah, I'll do the first Katie thing first. All right. So, let me get this ready here. Which one was the first one? I want to just double check my redaction too. Because I don't want to accidentally fucking dox people here. Come on, open up, you bitch. Right. Okay, there's that. No. Okay, so that one's good. And which picture is this? No. Why don't these ever be in order when they transfer over? It is so fucking annoying. Like, for real. Of course it's gonna be like the last one I pick. How much you wanna bet? Yep, last one. Last freaking one. Yep, there it is. Okay, so here's the first screenshot. Now, these screenshots are, I'll be honest, I haven't verified them yet. Not that I don't trust the person who gave them to me or who sent them to me. I absolutely do trust that person. But I don't know, like, where they got it from, basically. So, like, there's a chain of evidence here that I can't really personally verify. I can only vouch for the person who sent them to me. So, but either way, putting these out here will, I think if it's bullshit, it will be quickly determined as such because it'd be easy to prove. But I kind of think it's not bullshit just because of all the shit that's been leading up to it. But I mean, I could be wrong. So, we'll see. Anyway, let me pull up the first one here. Presenting. Okay, so this here is a screenshot. Here, let me make this a little smaller. And then bigger. No. Okay, so this is from just first name Brittany. Okay, the person gave permission for their first name to stay up there, so I just left it at that. I redacted their profile picture though, and everything else because they didn't directly ask that they be covered up or whatever, but I didn't speak to Brittany. I spoke to the person Brittany was speaking to, and we're just gonna cover it up to be sure, to be safe. So here, they're talking about right here, what was shared here is, Brittany from Tough. Oh, can I say that? Can I say that? I don't know. I'm not going to say it out loud unless you give me permission. So, this here is a post on Facebook that I think most of us have read by now. It's by someone who's claiming to be the intermediary or whatever between the person in prison maybe and the content creator without a crystal ball. I'm not sure. I don't know. But that's what I believe that posting was. And this was just shared with this Brittany person. And then Brittany says, I have some details on this. And then this person says, are you going to do a video on it? I'm not a creator, but go by blank, blank, blank. Then Brittany says, well, I'm going to reach out to Balls Z. I don't report on other creators. Okay, so there's that one. Come on. All right, so then the next one, which I don't want to show these out of order, so I'm just going to cover that up for a second. Holy shit, I picked the right one. It's all, everything's covered up. Okay, so this screenshot says, Brittany says, I have some details on this. Are you going to do a video on it? I'm not a creator. Okay, I don't report on other creators. The person I spoke to with says, that's a very good idea. I have respect for that. Let me know if I can help. Let me know. Brittany says, okay, I'm messaging them now. The person I'm talking with, Brittany, says, Renelle Smith is also probably the best YouTube channel. Also, she's very diplomatic. I'm around if you need help with anything. I look forward. Brittany says, okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, couldn't get it right twice in a row. Okay. There we go, this one. So then this screenshot says, okay, thank you. Then, they shared, this is Renel's latest. And here we go. This screenshot says, so the person I spoke with says, what ended up happening? Brittany says, the same source has been sending me messages to do business as well. He says, without a crystal ball, pays him $500. Person I spoke with says, holy hell, Garter inmate. Brittany says, he sent me his inmate number and I was able to verify him. And then it shows a screenshot, what looks like an email, part of an email or something. It says, just curious, are you the same source for Without a Crystal Ball uses? She has inside sources from the jail also. And how much are we talking in terms of payment, like for picture, stories, etc.? And then the person writes back, yes, I'm the same guy. Without a Crystal Ball, the Ashley Daily Mail, etc. I charge 2 payments of, I think that's what it says, of $500 for 6 months. And here we go. So then the next screenshot says, Brittany says, he also paid me to speak with him. The other person says, wow, I'm so sad that you had that happen. It's got to be bizarre. Oh, very bizarre, Brittany says. And then we have person I spoke with says, let me know if okay, I don't know what that means, but who gave you money to speak with you? Brittany says, the inmate. Wow, because he got in trouble? If you are kept anonymous, may I share this with Renelle? It's okay if you prefer I don't. You can share it, Brittany says. Then we have, it's only a couple more. Like, there's not many of them. I think, like, a lot of them kind of show, like, a duplicate-like thing. I don't know. Here we go. So then this one says, you can share. I never made any deals with this inmate, so I have nothing to hide. Still, you don't want your name on it, right? To which they then say, but you don't want your name on it, right? And Brittany says, my name is fine. It's only my first name. And that's it. Okay. So, from the looks of it, it looks as if Katie Joy was paying an inmate at this prison and $500 a pop or something like that, or every 6 months, or $1,000 every 6 months. I'm not quite sure, for pictures and inside news or gossip or whatever about Josh Duggar while in jail. Now think about this for a second. Katie Joy is spending anywhere between $500 and $1,000 every 6 months to obtain pictures of Josh Duggar, the guy who is in prison right now for like crimes against children and shit, and like the really gross kinds of crimes against children. So Katie is spending all this money just to like stay connected to him and keep up with his day-to-day life. That's some sick shit, right? I mean, I think that that's some sick shit. That sounds like some sick shit to me. Yeah, I wouldn't want people to know that if I were doing that. I would be mortified, I think. I honestly really do think I would be. All right, I'm going to check chat, and then we're going to move on to something else here. And here we go. Okay. So we have Hey Legs for Days, 1963. Hey Sue Elliott. Hey Jackie Snoddy. Hey Teresa. Michelle. Mousy Files, what's up? Hey Al Capone. Hi. Right? Oh my God, shoes. I love his feet. Hey, Mama's the boss. All right, so yeah, there's that. There's that news. Yeah, she's definitely obsessed with. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so what I want to move on to now, it was something I mentioned in last night's stream, how there was a part of one of Katie's lives from like last August where she discusses how Unirock how she basically brought Unirock into the fold. Well, I found several clips where she talks about this in a few lives. Freudian slip there. So I wanted to just go over these real quick. So here's what we're going to do though, because let's see here. What do I want to do? What the hell? Dog! Will you stop? You crazy dog. She's flipping out. All right, I can use this for... Okay, so YouTube. All right. So I want to close this in a little bit here. So we're going to bring that up. And we'll do that. She's out of her mind, right? My dog is crazy. Okay, that'll work. Now, yeah, she just ran out of here. She's flipping out, man. She's flipping out. What do I type in? Uni, what about rock? If I do that here. Okay, so this is a stream from August 8th, 2022. It was one of her, I think it was a YouTube stream. I don't have the title of it, though. I don't know the title of it. But it was from August 8th, 2022, where she's talking about the Marvin situation and all that. So we're going to go to the first mention here. I believe it's 5756. And, okay. I'm going to show. Okay, so here we go. Wait, let me MIDI on. No, MIDI's not on. Okay, now you should be able to hear it. It's not very loud though. Okay.
Just started covering the situation as well. Anyways, I will get going for today. Oh, and Unirock. He has just started covering the situation as well if you want to check out his channels. I don't endorse or support everything that Unirock stands for or says, but he does a good job of exposing fraud and fraudulent fundraisers on YouTube.
boy, you almost felt her enthusiasm in that statement. Like, she totally believes what she's saying, right? Anyways, this was from August 8th.
Thank you, Anna. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Okay, so that was that for August 8th. Next, we have, here's where the next couple streams, it gets pretty interesting. August 8th, what's next, 9th? Yes, so 9th we have... $8.54 is the first one. Yep, okay, $8.54.
I've known him for, who has a channel, he's got 2 channels. He's got Unirock 2 and then he's got Rock a Lot. I've known him for 3 years. I've had like ups and downs with him, but no matter what happens with Unirock and I, like, we always can find a way to like put our differences aside when we see something that's not right. And he can criticize me and I'm totally fine with that. Like, he has talked about me for a long time and I don't have anything against him. Like, I've come to understand with him the things that he's concerned about with me are things that I don't care about or I'm not worried about. And I mean, he has a right to say what he wants to say. But in this situation, he has really good resources because he's got a lot of people that have uncovered these types of fraud raisers in the past. And I think something that can't go without saying that has really not been, like, I haven't said this, is that a lot of the people that are involved in this situation have a long history of scamming people on YouTube. And right now, those same people, instead of like holding themselves accountable or looking in the mirror and saying, holy crap, this could actually be false, like I did, like, by the way, you guys, I know I made mistakes in the beginning. I take full ownership of that, like, full ownership. And yes, I know you have a screenshot of me saying that she's a murderer because I was duped in the first few weeks. But I didn't want to continue down that path and stay down that path and be like, oh crap, you know? I didn't want to be a part of this runaway train, which I felt like had no direction, and it was like based off of misinformation. And anytime I tried to get clarity about it, nobody was like answering me questions, or they were trying to silence me. And they were trying to like not give out, like they were trying to prevent you guys from getting information that should have been available to you if you're gonna make a donation, okay? So I have nothing against like whether you think I'm attacking a family when they're down, because I could equally say that those that are saying you're attacking someone when they're down, you're going after Dre and the kids.
Okay, so now we're at 11 minutes. Next we have, we did 8, 9, 8, so 8. Now we have 43, 37, 43, 37. All right. Oh wait, Fort Rock Family Camp. No, wait, that's not about Unirock.
To make sure space is available. We are looking forward to seeing.
Okay, so that was it for Unirock on that stream. Next, though, we have August 12th. August 12th. And we have... Oh, wait a minute, I want to look at that one. Type in... Oh wait, there's one more thing on that one. She mentions him one more time.
Has been putting out stuff on his, anyways, there's just been a lot, and Unirock has been putting out stuff on his channel. I do have mods, and Amazon Prime and on YouTube, and I do have mods. So you can buy it for like $2.99 on.
So there's that. Now on to August 12th. We have.
Someone. Oh, I think he was talking about the dad, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, there wasn't much on the 12th. That's right. So I have the 15th. Here, so August 15th. Here's where she talks more about it. Unirock. 3108.
Unirock has been covering this on his channel, Rock a Lot, which is like a smaller live streaming channel that he has on YouTube. Rock a Lot, Uni and I have like a long history and we don't really get along, but he is putting out this story, and so I have been providing him information to sort of help him in his narration of it, just giving him details of the situation because he is coming into this late in the game. But on one of his videos, Letitia made a comment which said,
So there, August 15th, Katie Joy states that she has reached out to Unirock and he's coming into the story, he's coming into the fold, and she's providing him with all of his information so she can put together the story's narration for him because he's just coming into it. So the story, the whole narrative of this story or whatever was already put together and presented in front of Unirock by Katie. And Unirock lapped it up. Oh, I wouldn't say lapped it up. I'm sure he had a hand in it, the narrative's construction, whatever. But yeah, so that's what brought Unirock into this was Katie, and this was August 15th. Okay. Now, what was the date on the video he did? I think it was August 11th or something, or August 12th, I think is what we discovered last night in a video. Not positive, but I think that was it. I want to play this though for another minute.
I understand that everyone hates me for some reason or another, and that's fine. But leave Marvon and the rest of my children out of this. I work so that I can handle what I can handle, I will. And when everyone is back in their daily life, my son will still be my son. And children will still be my children. Please leave us alone. I'm begging. So now that people are questioning her, she doesn't want anyone to talk about Vaughn. When she's the one that's been on these channels for weeks and weeks and weeks, talking about Vaughn, making this whole situation public. So if anyone has a question, then they can't talk about her son Vaughn.
I mean, this is her son. I mean, and it's not that she's saying people can't talk about him. She just doesn't want people to be talking shit on him, maybe, or on his family. You know, that's what it sounds like to me anyway. I'm going to let this keep playing. I'm going to check out chat real quick because we're going to move on to something else in just a second.
And then she was trying to clarify about some sort of receipt that she claimed that she got from her attorneys for $2,800, and she said that it wasn't for. She said it was for phone calls. I didn't say it was for one phone call. That's a lot of talking on the phone to an attorney, though. Just to give you an understanding of like me. I have attorneys. I have 1.2.
All right, so we're going to pull up some of this just for a minute. I'm going to entertain it just for a minute. Thank you, though, mods. Thank you. You guys are doing a great job. So Much Endeavors is here in the chat, and they've been commenting, and my mods are looking out for me here. But they say, Much Endeavors comments, he is suing her. He is suing her. I don't know what that means. She lies as much as you do. You're a fool. That's YOU_RE. By the way, so you are a fool, okay? Anyway, Where's the stolen Justice for Vaughn money? Tell you what, why don't you provide a figure, an amount of money that was stolen? Because it's kind of hard to go looking for money when we don't know how much it is we're supposed to be looking for that was allegedly stolen. So why don't you give us a figure, and you're going to have to come with receipts for that figure. We're not going to just like take your word for it, you know? Okay, you're going to have to prove your shit. Prove your shit, and then we'll go from there. But until then, you have to make your case, because you are actually the one who's been poorly lied to and just drugged around and brainwashed, and you're full of shit, or you're trolling or something. I don't know. Either way, you know this. You know that you're wrong. But hey, I could be wrong maybe. So prove that you really believe that this was stolen. Prove that you have the evidence. Prove that you know exactly what went on, and give it to me. Give it to us, the community, so we can then see it for ourselves and then make our own determination. Otherwise, you're just like telling a whole bunch of gossip and rumors or whatever, and you're not respecting anyone in this community enough to come with receipts. That's fucked up. Moving on. I commented here. Thank you, Lisa. Just Lisa. That's funny. Okay, so, oh yeah, I see that now. Okay, yep. Awesome. All right, so there was that. Now we have heard Katie say how she brought Unirock into this. She set him up with the narrative. She gave him all the information. And that is what sent Unirock on his way. And that was on August 15th, right? Okay, so now I'm going to have to go back to just me here for a second. And I'm going to have to go into a sock account. Because I started to look at something last night. I liked or was it last night? I don't know if it was last night or the night before. But I liked where it was going. So I want to pick up where I left off there on that. I think it was last night, though. I'm going to be pulling up 2 pages here. And I'm going to be comparing them side by side. First, we're going to have that one. Then we're going to have that one. Now, I believe last night in a stream, I left off at July 23rd. I think that was it. So I'm going to pull that up, that date up here on this page. I'm going to show everything to you in just a second. I just want to get it all ready to go first. July. Start 23. All right, I'm going to just go back to the 22nd. We're going to start, that's where we're going to start, because I think that's where we're going to find something interesting. All right, so on July 22nd, these are the posts that we see on these 2 pages. Okay, so we're going to start without a crystal ball. Why is that there? Okay. Okay, so here we have July 22nd. So something about the Duggars, who cares? Joy and Vaughn's story is picking up a bit of attention online. Well, folks, things are about to get interesting. Don't lose hope if you are still looking for justice for Vaughn and the kids. There are still active investigations going on at this time. I will keep you updated soon, but there is a lot more going on behind the scenes that wasn't released by police. Stay tuned. Some stupid thing with her dog. Today I received the full police report from the incident. I've read it 4 times. No matter what angle this is viewed, I don't believe Yuma PD made the wrong call. I believe that Vaughn did attempt to harm himself that day. The evidence at the scene, Dre's behavior, and how Vaughn was found, along with the robe, all seem consistent. Vaughn had struggled with these thoughts for a long time. He admitted that in 2019. They embarked on this lifestyle where Dre turned Vaughn into her guinea pig, yada yada. All right, I don't really care about that so much. All right, so then we have, okay, that's the 21st. Let's go up to the 23rd now. Oops, don't go, okay. So here we have, since I've been covering this situation, my haters are again falsely spreading that my son is not sick. No, they weren't. No one was sick. No one ever fucking says that. And telling people that I have Munchausen by proxy. It's fictitious disorder, but okay. My son's situation is not comparable to Andrea McRae or any of her children. My son's medical conditions are not a topic of discussion on my channel and irrelevant to my reporting. But let me tell you this, absolutely no one with any compassion or love would ever force their child to live on a feeding tube. No parent that loves their child would ever want them to deal with chronic illness. But, okay. I have had CPS at my home over these allegations multiple times. They don't respond because it's not true. So my husband said he didn't even know he had STDs. That was new for him and me. It's funny. Okay. No one fucking messaged her about her kids. I don't buy that for a second. Anyway. What if I told you the way I spend my money is none of your business? Oh, really? That's interesting. I want to be clear. I did not ask Letitia for my money back. Oh, okay. Letitia was not involved in the decision. I had to file a complaint with GoFundMe. A team of service experts then had to investigate the complaint. I had to provide them evidence for why a refund was necessary. GoFundMe determined that I proved that I was defrauded. Letitia was not part of that decision. She found out after GoFundMe determined I had grounds for a refund. She has not reached out to me to ask why because she knows why. Letitia broadcasted the notification she received and told people that I asked her for a refund. How dare she tell people what I did? We never spoke. I don't think anyone said that you did. Further proving to me why I had grounds for this complaint, GoFundMe suggested filing a police report for fraud. Now, how come Katie hasn't done that? How come Katie has not filed a fucking police report here if she was defrauded like she claims? If GoFundMe backed these claims and refunded her money, why is she not fucking reported this to the police? That's what I want to know. I am not Team Dre. I am Team Truth and Team Protect the Kids. I've requested a refund from GoFundMe for my donation to Vaughn's mom after learning about... Okay. Wynette told me that Letitia was never banned from the hospital. I was on the phone with Letitia when Dre texted her and offered to see Vaughn. I learned a lot from Wynette and Dre's ex-husband's friend about the situation. It's just fucking it's his wife. Dude, it's the ex-husband's new wife. Just fucking say it. I mean, it's getting embarrassing. Okay, so there's that. Jib Bob, who cares? Okay, June 29th. Dre McRae goes live to clear up rumors she said are being spread by Vaughn's family. She shared video of Vaughn talking about his strained relationship. Okay. Yada yada. All right, and then we're back on the 22nd. Now I want to look at Nonsense's page here real quick. So we're going to start on the 22nd. And here we have this man is the only person besides the children that this page will continue to fight for. Well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm being shared a photo. Oh, okay. This is funny. Thank you. Thank you for sending me that, mods. I really appreciate it. Wait, what comes up when I do that? Oh, it just goes away. All right. All right, so I want to just look at my chat here real quick. All right, we have much endeavors. Drop a link and find out. I have receipts. You are lying. I have receipts. Over 100,000 to go to us. Who's us? Okay, I'll drop a link for you. Come on. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, shit. I'm not on StreamYard. How can I do this on StreamYard? Or on OBS? How the fuck do I do this on OBS? All right, so I have Skype somewhere. I can do it on Skype, right? It might take too long though. Shit. Fuck, I'll just do it in StreamYard. All right, I'm going to drop a link in just a moment. Why don't you, in the meantime, why don't you send me these receipts? And just send them to me, and I will drop a link, and you can come up and talk about them. But I'm not going to bring anyone up until I see some receipts first, because I want to know that you're not lying or full of shit, not trolling. I want to know that you actually have receipts before I bring your ass up on stream to discuss receipts. So you are free to send me these receipts, either Twitter, which my handle is @SlayerUtica, UTICA, or you can email them to me, which is EKCPeopleSuck, which is my channel name, @gmail.com, or you can Instagram, again, @SlayerUtica, UTICA. The choice is yours. Okay? Let me see the receipts, and then you have my word. I will absolutely bring you up on stream. Even if I have to end the stream and start a new one in StreamYard to make sure that this happens, okay? So, what say you? Oh, Google Meet works. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm not on YouTube, though. I'm on OBS. So, while you think about this. But I'm going to ask, though, in the chat, can you just tell me what platform it is you send the receipts to, if you do send the receipts? So this way I'm not, like, constantly checking, like, all 3 or 4. You know what I mean? Just let me know which one, and I will go and pull them right up. But until then, I'm going to keep going here. Okay, so okay, I'm sorry, I need to update some things in regard to my last post. My questions still stand and transparency is needed. I do have more proof that I'm holding onto, waiting for some individuals to do the right thing. Bullshit. Bullshit. You don't have the proof. You don't have anything. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sitting there saying, I'm just going to wait and see if these individuals do the right thing. Then, I'm not going to show you guys the proof because, then I will have manipulated them enough just for my liking. And I won't need to then show you anything. So, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so no new updates. All right, so now we're on the 21st. So we're going to go here to the 23rd. There are a lot of valid points presented in this video. Some of you need to pull up a seat and zip the lips for a minute and do some research. This isn't an attack on anyone. It's a demand for transparency. This should have been involved from moment one. Y'all think a story like this wouldn't get media attention with all the followers it's already got? No media that has any ethics will touch the story right now because there's so many lies. Also, remember that journalist that was trying to reach the dad, but dad couldn't talk because he was at work? Y'all, you remember that? Why lie to the media if seeking justice for your son? Well, any investigative journalist that values their career would ask the questions that I guess we are supposed to just look past. The lies and cover-ups in this story have been intentional, starting with admins of certain groups even helping cover things for the family members. Where's the honesty? I do not care if you're... Okay, so it seems like right around the 23rd is when both of these women just kind of flipped the script, right? At the same exact time, it seems. Right? I mean, I'm sure it's just a coincidence. So sure. Moving on. So, let's see what is on the 24th. Monica Lightly, the family spokesperson. Whoever made this video is my new favorite. Okay. All right, one of the first clues I got that something was off in the situation was when Wynette Jackson reached out to me. She left comments on my videos. Then she called me. She came to me at the encouragement of her husband, Marvon Sr. She said, Wynette said Letitia got mad at her for speaking to me. More than once, Wynette brought up that Letitia didn't want anyone else speaking on the situation. When Wynette gave me permission to share her Cash App after Molly shared this on her channel, she said that was fine. She then contacted me after asked me to remove the Cash App because it upset Letitia. Wynette expressed concern about her own financial situation numerous times. I'm not going to sit on this info any longer. In the first screenshot, Wynette told me not to tell Letitia we were speaking. But I had already spoken to Letitia at this point. Okay. So here we have. Can you guys see that? Nope. Okay. Okay, 1 second, guys. I just gotta do something real quick. 1 second. Okay, all done. All right, okay, so here we have. I'm looking at your video now. Are you up? That's from Why Not? Yeah, I'm putting my son to bed and I'm talking to Letitia. Okay, call me when you're finished. Tisha got really ugly with me. I did. Okay, I can only imagine how she feels. Okay, I don't see what this even means, but okay. All right. One of Von McRae's siblings just posted this to Annette Jackson. That's not what that video showed. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So, update. She loves giving these updates too. Like, she lives for these updates. Today has been insane with the number of death threats to myself and family. Threats to my son aren't acceptable. No story is worth this kind of harassment, threats, and bullying. I will not be covering the situation as long as other creators are inciting mobs of angry people to go to homes or drive by places. I will not cover this story as long as other creators say that I will end up dying young for not minding my business. I've had death threats, if you can imagine. Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit. Bullshit. So, there's that. It's the 24th. See here in nonsense. I haven't posted anything with this creator in it or even mentioned her, but to explain stories, I'm going to use her own words to explain why people are confused. This live is from July 15th. At this time, it was alleged that Letitia wasn't able to see her son still. Basically, she's talking about Molly. And it's funny, too, because she says that she wasn't allowed to... What? What did she say? I forgot how she worded it. Okay. See? Now they're talking about the court filing, how people are getting concerned. There hasn't been a single filing in Arizona on behalf of Marvan. It's July 24th and there's still no movement. And as it stands, Dre is still making the decisions on behalf of Marvan, according to the most recent factual updates. See, they were changing at the same time. They were both covering Marvan in a very positive light for as long as I've seen them talking about this. But then right around the same time, they quickly changed their minds. It's almost like they knew that the other one was going to do it and they were helping to perpetuate that, right? That's how it almost seems, right? All right, I'm going to go to chat here because I haven't looked at chat here in a few minutes. So, let me see here. Mm-hmm. You see, love your channel. First I'm actually catching you live. Mad respect for the facts you consistently bring to light. Also, love when you hand people their ass, you rock girl. Well, thank you very much. Get proof that what person is Vaughn's aunt, like they're claiming. Oh, that screenshot or whatever? Shit, where was it? Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. So it said there that no news outlet would touch the story because there were so many lies. Wouldn't an actual investigative journalist sift through that to get to the real story? Yeah, it's not like investigative journalists are like immune to snuffing out lies. It's not like lies are their kryptonite. That's kind of what they're supposed to do, is push through all the bullshit and get to the truth. Exactly. Oh wait, where'd that go? KJ Nonsense and Uni have appointed themselves as a moral police. Exactly. None of this is their business. If the police found a crime was committed, they would have arrested someone. Exactly. Which brings me to the last thing I wanted to bring up here. Like, Nonsense Becky has made a lot of content about Molly. She claims to just be calling out like the bad actors, the bad information, or the misinformation, or whatever, shit like that. She claims. Well, that's not the only thing. Like for one thing, there was a stream she did a few months ago. It was something like Never Have I Ever, something like that, Molly edition, where she and a few guests just sit there up on panel and just drag Molly for all kinds of shit, like between her looks, between her history, her past, her you name it, her social faux pas, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, there are some things in there which I absolutely don't agree with that they mention. I mean, I agree with that it's factual that it did happen. I've seen it myself, and I don't agree with maybe Molly's decision on something or whatever. Sure, because why would I agree with every fucking decision she ever made? That would be weird. So I'm no doubt that there are plenty of decisions she has made for whatever reason. I just don't agree with them. But you know what? It doesn't matter if I agree or not. It's not my fucking life. It's hers. It doesn't matter what I think. It shouldn't matter to Molly, and I don't think it does. Nor should it matter to Molly what anyone else thinks when it comes to her fucking life and it's her choice on anything and everything. I can offer commentary or my opinion, but then that's it. I'm not going to then drag Molly through the mud for it, because I don't agree with something. Because here's the thing. No matter what Molly does, that's not going to justify my deciding to become a bully online and to cyberstalk or cyber harass her because she simply did something I don't agree with. I mean, if it's not illegal, it's not anything like that. It's not even really harmful. It's just something I don't agree with, right? Why the fuck would I make that into something it's not? Why the fuck would I then make tons of content about her and then drag her for an entire stream about anything from her looks to just basic decisions she made in life? Like, that's fucking crazy, right? Who does that? Well, that would be Becky. Becky does that. Oh, and Unirock. That too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the Endeavors comments are gone. Which reminds me, I should probably do this just in case. Okay, so now you're gonna have to be a subscriber to comment, but you only need to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. Not a big deal. You can, if you want to, you can unsubscribe when the stream's over, whatever, I don't care. But this keeps the bots away, and maybe it'll keep the trolls away. I doubt it, but we'll see. She said she's Vaughn's aunt. I seen that too. What are you talking? I gotta know what you're talking about. Oh, the Endeavors person's comment said that? Oh, okay. What she hasn't. Let me check my places where I told her to send me shit. Okay, so I got nothing in my inbox. It appears. I'm not still sharing screen, am I? No, okay. So nothing in my inbox, my email inbox. Twitter. Let's go look at Twitter. The Twitters. Nothing on the Twitters. Let me check Instagram. Okay. And I have nothing on Instagram. No requests. No nothing. So, as of this moment, that person in the chat is not sending me anything to prove to me that they at least have what they claim to have and their reasoning for coming up on stream to discuss something with me. They can't even prove that. So, I don't know what to make of it. But I can do this, I think. All right, much endeavor. So we'll do. All right. Over 100,000 was supposed to go to us, it says. I am Vaughn's aunt. Unblock me if you want the truth. Drop a link and find out. I have receipts. I think. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. You are lying. I have receipts. Oh, I already read those. All right, so they made the claim in my chat that they are Vaughn's aunt, but they are not sharing with me any kind of receipts or even, I mean, Christ, just send me a receipt to show that you are, in fact, in the know for whatever reason. And then I will bring you up and we can talk about it. But I'm not going to open my panel up for more penis. Not that you're a penis. Maybe you are. I don't know. I'm not going to open up my panel for that, nor am I going to risk a troll coming on to possibly yell all kinds of obscenities or whatever out into the stream and try to get me in trouble or something. I'm not going to do that because I here's another thing I wanted to ask of the community. Does anyone have the live recording of Molly's St. Jude fundraiser? I want to see exactly what she said. Yeah, I do want to see that. But I also want to see what was said in chat. Because I'm hearing some things about that kind of tell me that this might actually be explained away a little bit. I don't know. But I won't know until I just know more information. So I would love that if someone has that and they could send it to me. Okay, yep, I just saw that. Okay. Right. Thank you, Dirty Uncle Sal. Her claims are why I said you should ask for proof of identity before dropping a link. See, I'll even let that go, right, at least for the beginning. But they got to send me something that proves that they are in the know somehow, I'm not going to just, yeah. Anyway, doesn't appear as though they want to send me anything. I'm going to check shit one more time. And still nothing. Twitter one more time. Still nothing there. Okay. So there's that. There's that. And I'm going to, all right, it's 1:14 a.m. I didn't even realize it was so late. I didn't want to stream for too long. I'm going to wrap this up tonight. I'm starting to get really tired again. But come tomorrow, I don't have to work tomorrow. So come tomorrow, I'm going to do a stream where we commentate on a couple of Becky streams and really just do our own research a little bit into exactly how it is she talks about Molly and maybe even other people, the kinds of things she says about people, the kind of person she is to those she has conflict with. I think that that's going to be very valuable information. And I especially think that it's going to show her for who she truly is. So that's going to be tomorrow, guys. Okay? I'm going to check the chat here real quick, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Because I'm getting very tired again. You can see chat drama in a while. Well, I get, what, stick around, Al Capone, because I bet that we're going to have some tomorrow, especially with the streams I have in mind, the things I want to cover and show and talk about. We may even get a more of a coordinated effort attack. Maybe not, I don't know. And if you can still hear me, what was the name of that account again? What was it? Much endeavors. If you can still hear me, their offer to show me the receipts, to show me some sort of proof or something, stands. It still stands. Okay, it's not going anywhere. So just you have to give me the peace of mind of seeing something that's just highly supports your claims. At least your claims of knowing the people involved or being related to them or whatever, okay? And, the things you say. That's all. I look forward to it. I just want to see what I'll be saying. Okay. That. Okay. Al would like to tuck you in. He loves you. He can tuck me in. This sounds most enjoyable. Thank you. All right, guys. Definitely a stream tomorrow where we're going to cover all of that. And I have a couple other ideas too, so we'll see what I can pull together. Definitely tomorrow, though. I am exhausted. I'm going to go lay down. Me and Steffi are sharing a bed because she ain't sleeping on a bunk bed. She's happy bouncing away, and I'm about to fall asleep. Well, good. We'll see you here. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, Autistic Shell. Go to sleep. We'll meet up again tomorrow if you can. So, all right. Good night, everyone. Stream tomorrow. We're gonna go through. We're gonna see just exactly the kind of content creator Becky has been to other content creators here, and other people on YouTube. Maybe we should put her under the spotlight just a little bit. All right. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.